So guys, here you can see it. One more video has been came out about the Django, and in today's Django video, I am telling about how to add a static file in Django. So please like this video, share friends, subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to all the notification bell also, so never miss our future latest videos. So now I do not take a long time. So let's move to computer screen and let's learn about it. How to add a static file in Django. So let's move to computer screen and let's do a coding with loving. So guys, in today's Django video, I am telling about how to add a static file. If you don't know how to add a static file in Django, so in today's video, your whole concept will be clear about it if you see this video start to end. So let's get started without wasting any time. So let's get started. First of all, you must know how to create a static folder. If you don't know how to create a static folder, so let me tell you how to create it very easily as in the 1-2 steps. When you are building a web application, any web applications, you probably want to add some static file like images or CSS file like that. Start by creating a folder name. You will be start by creating a folder name by the name of static in your project. The same place where you created the template folder. The name of the folder has to be static. Okay, how to make the folder? So let me tell you. Here I already opened my Django file. In that file, let me right click it and add a folder. And in that folder, I am making the file by the name of folder. And when I make one folder by the name of static, so what I can do, I minimize it. And now let's learn about it. How to add a CSS file in the static folder? How to add it? Let me tell you. The name is your choice. The name is your choice which name you are giving on your CSS file. But we will call it my first.css in this example. Okay, so let me make one file. Right click here, add file, and I am making my file by the name of my first.css. It is your choice what you are giving your name to your file. It is your own choice. I am giving my file name my first.css. Now open the CSS file and insert the following. You open the CSS file and insert this type of following code. Let me show you. First of all, what you can do, you write here body, then background, colors will be Vardhana, and then enter press and then light blue, light blue, and then give the font family should be like that. Now when you do like that, so let me tell you what you can do, like where then you have given like spelling is incorrect. Now you give any font, I'm give like that type of font. Now modify the template. Now you have a CSS file. Now you have some CSS file with some CSS styling. The next step will be to include this file in an HTML template. How to include it? Let me tell you. Open the HTML file and add the following code, which I am telling you. Open your HTML file and add this type of code, like here you can see it. How? Let me tell you. First of all, copy it and let me show you. Go on your Google Chrome and open your HTML file. Open your templates.html file, and here you open when you open your HTML file, and what you can do, you write here head. When you write here head and paste it. Now add this type of code. Now when we paste it like that, here you can see it. Here you write your CSS file name. My CSS file name is my first.css, so I am not changing. If your file name is like rand or css or any your file name, so you can do it right here. But like you are giving your file name like, let me show you, like css.css, correct. Like if you are giving your file name like file.css, correct. Like django.css, correct. Like my first.css, correct. When you giving your file name like that, my first and css, not correct. Or you are giving your file name like my Django, file, it not correct. You give your file name like that, like that you write anything here. First of all, like I am writing here like Django. So then you .css. This is very main thing to write it .css. If you do not write that, so then your CSS file will be not built. you must write this .css. In the starting you write anything, this is your own choice, but in the ending you must write .css. Okay. Now in this one code, and in this code what you can do, you copy it and paste this code in your templates.py file like that. Now, or you can erase it also. So now here you can see it, one file has been made it. Now restart the server for the changes to take effect. How to restart the server? So what you can do, go to the shell, right here py manage.py, run the server. So then it will, if you are on Visual Studio Code, then it will start to run the server. I'm on the Rapid, so I want to run it from here. I do not write this py manage.py run server. And check out the result in your browser like that. This type of one link has been given, and see your result in your browser. Didn't work. Just testing. If you just want to play around and not going to deploy your work, you can set debug equals to true in the settings.py file, and the example above will work. Plan to deploy. Plan to deploy? If you plan to deploy your work, you should set debug equals to false in the settings.py file. The example above will fail because Django has no built-in solution for serving static files, but there are other ways to serve static files. You will learn how in the next chapter, how we can do it. You will learn it in the next chapter. Example in development is one example of the development, and if it is giving you error, so write this code in your settings.py, and it is not giving me the error, so I do not write it. This will make the example work, but we want to you to use debug equals to false, because that is the best way to learn how to work with Django. Choose debug equals to false. For the rest of this tutorial, we will run with the debug equals to false even in development, because that is the best way to learn how to work with Django. Like in this example, okay. Now, if it is giving the error, so write this code on your settings.py file. Where is my settings.py file? This is my settings.py file, and I'm writing this in my settings.py file like that. Now, allowed hosts. When using the debug equals to false, you have to specify which host names are allowed to host your work. You could choose 127.01.01.1 or localhost, which both represent the address of your local machine. We choose star, which means any address are allowed to host this site. This should be changed into a real domain name, and you deploy your project to a public server. Didn't work? That is right. The example still does not work. You will have to install a third-party library in the order to handle the static files. There are many alternatives. Will show you how to use the Python library called white nose in the next chapter. In the next chapter, we learn about the white nose. So in today's video, we learn about the Django Water, how to add a static file in the Django, and I have already told you how to add a static file and how to create a static folder and how to add a CSS file in the static folder. So I hope you can enjoy this class. If you enjoy, so please like this video, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to all the notification will also remember miss our future latest videos. So I'm meeting next class, and next very amazing class like that type of very amazing videos. So for today, goodbye.